In closing, I want to directly speak to those who choose violence and those who embrace a culture that glorifies violence. Florida, Tampa, JSO, Jacksonville, Miami, wherever you are, will not tolerate foolishness, will not tolerate shootings and needless violence. We will not make excuses for poor decisions. We'll hold you accountable for your criminal actions. Florida is a state of law and order. Law enforcement agencies in this state will always work together to protect the good and decent people who chose to live within the law. And we will always work together to ferret out those who choose the lives of violent crime. Thank you.
Thank you, Sheriff. The ongoing fight between these two groups spilled over into Tampa last month. Let me be clear, the feud stops here. All 5 of these defendants are facing life in the Florida State Prison, even the ones who didn't pull the trigger. In Florida, if you participate in the planning of a murder, you can be held accountable for the person's death. And that is what we intend to do here. There were 3 people who pulled the trigger. You saw it on the video. 5 people, though, are charged with murder. The level of planning and coordination between these 5 defendants was truly alarming. It is clear that they all had one purpose in coming to Tampa, and that was to kill. And let's not lose sight of the fact that there are innocent victims in every homicide case, the loved ones who are left behind. His fans knew him as Julio Foolio, but to his mom, he's Charles. We're fighting to make sure that she gets justice. I was able to speak with her this morning before she got to Tampa, and she's in Tampa with us today. I wanted to let her know that my office takes gun violence very seriously, and I let her know that these 5 defendants will be held accountable for their calculated actions. The defendants are in custody, 3 of them in Jacksonville, and will be moved here to appear in court. My office will file a motion for pretrial detention to ensure that these dangerous individuals are held behind bars as they await trial, where they belong. I want to commend the Tampa Police Department for this investigation, as well as our collaboration with JSO. The TPD investigation developed a mountain of evidence, and we will work hard to ensure that justice is served for all victims in this case. Thank you very much.
Have some time for questions.
Sheriff, it looked like a scene from a movie that shootout. Speak on the level of planning it took to carry that out.
It's extensive, and the state attorney spoke about it, how the mountain of evidence, this would not be possible if it wasn't for our hardworking detectives in getting evidence from videos, tag readers, and cell phones. This amount of work I have not seen before, and it would not be possible if it wasn't through our detectives and through us working collaboratively together with the JSO and the ATF and the U.S. Marshals.
Chief, that gang that you referenced, ATK, is led by rapper Yungen Ace, and in the hours after the deadly shooting, you released a video seeing which referenced the violence. I'm just curious if that rapper, Yungen Ace, is under investigation and possibly held.
So our investigation is still ongoing, and Sheriff, if you have any other details that you want to speak onto that.
So Yungen Ace has long been known in Jacksonville. We are consistently monitoring those groups. We have people that are always watching them. I won't speak to the chief's investigation. That's up to TPD. We don't have an investigation on him right now, but he can't move around in Jacksonville without us knowing about it. And that's for the betterment of our community.
Any words to those 2 suspects that you are out there looking for that obviously will still know that y'all are looking for them?
We're pretty confident they already know, and to turn yourselves in so we can have this resolved peacefully. And of course, to anybody out there that knows where they're at, to let us know so we can get them in custody and hold them accountable.
Chief, we've seen gang violence here in City Tampa, and now they're coming from other cities. What's the department doing to combat
right now? Look at what we're doing right now. We're bringing to justice 5 people in a murder.
I did hear them say that Yungen Ace isn't under investigation. If I was Yungen Ace, I would pay no mind to them saying that. That sounds like a throw off to me. You can't in one breath say my name or the people who you allege me to be a part of's name in this press conference to say we believe ATK and 1200 collaborated to kill Julio Foolio, and then say that, but we have no investigation on the person that's the head of ATK. And so out of the 5 people they arrested, one of them was literally in the room with Foolio when he was in another city kicking it with some random women. But today we got to have a real conversation. I can't just keep letting the coach and not have real conversations. So on this Up There podcast, y'all gonna have to excuse my French, excuse my conversation, but just know I'm qualified. But we got to have conversations about some of this shit here. Before we go to this young girl though, Yungen Ace, Take heed to someone that is a bit older than y'all that give game to the youngins. You dig what I'm saying? Take some game in. It's important for you to know that they're basically saying that they have surveillance on you. And on top of having surveillance, they're saying that they don't have an investigation. These two things don't even make sense. But if you dumb and you got little dudes around you that don't know nothing, then they might bite into that. Soon as he looked up and said that, I didn't know what he was saying.
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either. Look.
And this is not to, you know what I'm saying, disrespect Foolio or make the situation lighthearted, but I do want to help people understand some of the approaches and some of the tactics of the police department. For them to come out and say that, yo, we don't have an investigation on him, but it looks like this murder was from ATK in 1200, and they kind of got together to travel to commit this murder. But there's no investigation on Yungen Ace. When he said that, I know the whole crowd was just thinking like they're treating this like a full-blown movie. And to them, in some weird way, it probably is a movie. It's some people they can care less about dying. They got to go arrest the bad guys, put on all the uniform. Even in this one, they standing in the rain, nigga. It was a shot out of a movie. Nigga look like something that would have been in Breaking Bad. You dig what I'm saying? It look like some shit would have been in Breaking Bad, nigga, over there, you know? Yeah, the rain coming down. Pay attention. Let's watch.
Step on out. Step on out. Look away. Back up to the sound of my voice. Yep. Stop right there. Lift your shirt up.
So that's one of the guys that they're arresting.
Turn.
One of them, I don't know which one it is. Look like the light-skinned dude. They done caught him somewhere. Evidently, they was following
The
him.
sound of my voice. Come on. Keep coming. 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 Walk back to me. Hands behind your back.
On the Anytime Fitness, it was at 413 is when that thing was.
Isaiah Dance, this is the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. We are in your front driveway. We have a warrant for your arrest. Come to your front door with nothing in your hand.
Yo, if that don't look like a movie, I don't know what
You're
to.
not going away.
We're headed your way to a...
Hands
Come
up.
on out, we can hands up.
You're good. Come on out. Hands up.
Come
Put
on
your
out,
hands
put your
up.
hands up. Bring him to the officer.
Can't tell.
The target? Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah. Yep. Put your hands up.
Listen, put your
Put your hands in the air. Hands up.
Hands in the air. Hands in the air.
All right. Slowly walk toward me. Let's go. Right here. Right here. Walk right here. Let's go. Yeah.
Walk this way. Listen to the instructions.
Yep. Hey, keep your hands up and walk out towards me. Hey, over here. Come this way. Over here. You're going to get hit with the less lethal. Get your hands up and walk towards me. Hands up and walk towards me. Hands up and walk towards me. Keep coming. Keep coming. Coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Stop. Stop. Turn around. Keep your hands up. Turn around. Hands up. Keep your hands up. Hands up. Don't reach.
Boy, it's wetting a motherfucker out there, man. I ain't gonna even cap. Man, it's way too wet out there, man. Y'all see how wet it is out there? Boy, it's way too wet.
Your waist. Do not reach your waist. Look at me. Back up to me. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. All right, go to your knees. Put your hands behind your back. Stay there. Stay there. Don't move. Isaiah? Isaiah? Stand up. Isaiah Chance, right?
Alright, they both suspects in custody. Is Andrews there or no?
You are watching It's Up There podcast. For free tickets to our live show, visit patreon.com/itsuptherepodcast. You will be able to sit in the live audience for our next live show in 2 months. Also, to see this full episode, come to our official Patreon. Thanks for watching.